Okay, SEC is 2023. I got third last year, trying to win. Victor Kiprop's uh, seeded first. He's always seeded first. Uh, Hillary is good. Ben Shear just dropped me. Yego's good. Patrick Kiprop's good. But yeah, there's me in the corner, posted up. This is probably the first race all season I've like not been super nervous on the line. And they made me, you know how I do the bibs upside down? They made me take my bib and make it right side up right at the line. So I'm trying to make sure my team's not freaked out. Carlson doesn't even know that. But yeah, so I flip the bib right side up, get on the line. We get out pretty well. It's a downhill start. Very glad it's a downhill start. It makes it easy to sprint without like regretting it later. There's me. I start thinking I should move up once I see Patrick Kiprop of Arkansas move up. And then I go around because I'm like, oh, they're going to start ripping. Yeah, there I am. All the way on the outside. But, so this is exactly what happened at pre-nationals. I like knew he'd go earlier, Patrick Kiprop, because he went at 5K, died, and we caught him, and it didn't work out. So I knew they were going to go. So right here, I'm like, okay, I need to be in the front. And I like sit in like six. People start shoving around. Nothing really is happening. We go in 208, nothing crazy. And then commercial break misses it. But Patrick Kiprop and Hillary just sprint. Just sprint, gap everyone. You'll see in a second. Commercial break, they miss it. John Anderson was interviewing me. And I told him like the coverage for track is terrible. He's like, we try our best. This is what I'm talking about. Like they missed the move. They've got a 3-second gap already. And was like, what happened? Anyways, so what happened when they gapped us? Them two just start sprinting. I start sprinting with them. But then I remember cross nationals last year. Charles Hicks and them gapped everyone, and everyone regretted it. I didn't regret it. I died off the second pack, so I didn't regret it. But so I remember that I was like, I gotta cover it. Then I remembered outdoor 5K. I covered Nico's move super hard, dead in the water. Okay, maybe I shouldn't cover it. So I'm like panicking, sort of in no man's land, 2K into a race, and Yego's like, calm down, man, calm down, just stay with us. And so I stay with them. But then I'm like, wait a minute. I think Yego, Arkansas, and Kiprop, Alabama, they're like, you're good, you're good. And I'm like, at first I'm like, okay, I'm good. Then I'm like, wait a minute. What if this is some team tactics at play, okay? They tell me I'm good. They chill with me. These guys get a 10-second gap. And then they beat us team-wise, right? That would be crazy. But anyways, I made my decision. I realized this after I let them gap us. But so now the whole name of the game is closing them. It makes the race strategy obvious. I'm sitting in like 4th, 5th because Carlson told me to be invisible. So I'm like trying to do nothing. And they're still gapping us. Like the gap gets bigger. It's bigger here. I don't remember what it got to, but definitely bigger. 3 seconds. 3.5 on me. And no one's trying to close it. So now I go to the front. But I'm still not pushing. I'm like, they gotta die. They've gotta die, right? What's it called? This sand, also, they steamrolled it. You can see the steamroller on the right. Right there. Horrible. On the warm-up day before the race, I was telling the guys, the whole course should be sand. This stuff feels great. It didn't feel great. It felt really, really bad. And so we're like trying to close it on them. They're not coming back. Actually, they're getting farther in front. The 5-second gap. That's pretty much as big as it gets. But this is ridiculous. Like now, I'm about to start sprinting. Like me and Alabama Kiprop are like we're just going. So we start picking it up. And we're not even in the frame. We might as well be extras. But we're trying to close it. I'm taking most of it right now. But it ends up being me and him pretty much side by side trying to reel him in. Chariot pushes and Arkansas Kiprop relaxes. Which is probably smart. You'll see later. Not to spoil it. Chariot still ripping. And I'm hugging the inside. Anyways, gap gets here to 4 seconds. Okay. We're closing it from 5 down to 4. No big deal. But here is we gapped Yego, we gapped Shearer. And I know we're going to get him. But in my head, I'm like, okay, this is not any sort of tactics. People say there's a lot of cross-country tactics. The only tactic I'm thinking about is hugging the inside, right? Kiprop, Chariot, Yego, never hug the inside, man. They never hug the inside. So that's something they're going to give to you for free every day of the week. The rest of the strategy is not strategy. I'm sprinting. This is an all-out race. I'm just thinking in my head, if your body gives out, you're done. If your body gives out, you're done. There's no strategy. And the one thing I'm hoping for is once we catch them, which I know we will, we're some dogs. I know we're going to get them. Once we catch them, I hope they settle for a little. So if they don't settle, in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm done. We're all out. I don't know we came through in sub 14. But if you ask me what it felt like, I would have said sub 14. And so we're just sprinting. This sand right here, I pushed on the sand because I felt good, right? I felt good. And Kiprop, Alabama, he says, man, this sand, I hate it. So I'm like, maybe he's done, right? He's breathing kind of hard. I'm gapping him on the sand. You know, maybe he's done for once. And I know if he's done, I'll get them. Like, mentally, I'm just racing very well. If he's done, I could probably get them. Spoiler alert, he was not done. He was not done. We're closing on him, eating him up, and we're back. We don't catch him completely until like the next corner, but it's like 1 second, I think. 1 second. And then like right around here, right there, we've got him. And I start hurting. I don't know what to tell you guys. I start hurting really, really bad. And walk mode is enabled. Right up this hill, we did it 3 times. First time, I was like, ouch. Second time, I was like, damn. This third time, body shut down. At this point, it was all about getting home and trying to catch maybe Chariot, because I can see him hurting too. But really, it's all about getting home. I'm like, okay, hopefully no one catches me. I look back, I don't see anyone. And yeah, now I'm jogging. What I hoped happened was we catch them and they settle. No, Arkansas Kiprop, too smart for that. We catch him and he picks it up. Like, he was waiting for us to catch him. So it breaks me. It breaks Chariot because Chariot didn't relax. Probably when he should have. And Alabama Kiprop, who was not done like I thought he might be, right with him. Even though we've been sprinting this whole time to catch up. So props to him. And then we go through the 7K. And we're still going pretty fast. Like, I haven't shut down yet. But right after this downhill, I'm pretty much just crawling. I think I'd start jogging 5 flat with the downhill. So really, it's like 5:10. But I was just completely gassed. I have a lot of closes that aren't that good in like races like this, because I mean, I could close well if I shut down at 5K. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I just start jogging in the middle, I would finish faster. But I'm using every ounce of mind strength from 4K to 6K. So don't close that well. It's okay. These guys are in 1-2. No, not to spoil it. Alabama Kiprop wins. They close crazy fast. And the sand is horrible. This is probably the worst time of the sand, which is weird because the sand is right where it's 400 to go. So I'm supposed to get my kick burst energy, finishing energy. I'm almost done. Didn't get it. Just walked it in pretty much. But yeah, he goes 22:23, and the course was a little long. 22:24 is 14 flat pace, guys, for 5K. So he's going sub 14 pace on a long course. Chariot drops me 22:39, and then yeah, I kick a little. That was a burst. Let's run that back. Right here. I was going real slow. I kick right about there. Yeah, you see it. 4th place. Had higher hopes, but the guys all gamed up. Like, that was incredible racing from both Kiprops and Chariot. We had 13, 15 seconds on 5th place at 7K. So we were like 20 seconds under my PR pace. And I just blew up. Feeling good for Nationals, excited. I think this is the best conference in the country. These guys are dogs. So, yeah, we're locking in regionals in 6 days, Nationals in 14. Big hopes. You can bet on me. Maybe I would bet on Kiprop. Kidding. I would bet on me. Bet on me. Thanks for watching.